tournament, and this is what we were left with going into the round of 16, and that's where we stand.
Yeah, exactly. So a lot of names that you will recognize from the LCK, formerly from the LCK, and of course some stars here when it comes to content creation, and of course solo queue from the rest of Korea. So interesting stuff. You can see some of the names like Ambition versus Prey is going to be a real interesting one.
Pawn versus Mata.
I know. Oh, Mata versus Pawn. That is so good.
That's the one I saw. I'm like, yes, yes.
This actually reminds me of EDG versus RNG back in 2015. This is certainly taking us all the way back. Marin going to be in there as well. As yeah, these are going to be definitely some fun ones.
Yeah, pretty interesting to see. You got Beryl up against Jelly too, which is kind of interesting.
Right? It's been a while since we've seen Jelly.
Yeah. And of course, some names that if you are not familiar with, some of the content creators here in Korea that you may not recognize, but we will introduce them as they come along. Here is Canna up against Hojin, of course.
Yep, we have played these games already, guys, so these are going to be the highlights from the round of 16. We'll be starting from the semis live, but we are just going to take you through how this one worked. Canyon looking pretty good here, as these Pierces are looking real scary. You have to kill your opponent twice, by the way, in order to win or take the turret. And I believe after 7 minutes, there's a big thing of death, and then you kill each other.
Yeah.
That's sort of the updated rules. 1v1 has evolved a bit over time, as yeah, Canyon's he's really having a good time here, and you can see Hojin. He's trying to use that old the old Varus strategy. It's like, I played Varus, and therefore I'm going to win this 1v1.
Yeah.
And it's not really working out, as Kalista is really, really strong. As a champion that's sort of like built to be in a duo lane and has duo synergy, she shouldn't be this good by herself. In my opinion.
Yeah, she's just really good. I mean, she's great at skirmishing. She's great at even poking down in a 1v1 scenario. So I do like the pick from Canyon. And yeah, it was pretty simple to finish that one off.
Oh,
so yeah. Canyon does win. He moves on to the round of 8.
Having a good time as well, as you can see on your screen. Be able to check out the next one. Roll the clip. This is actually really cool. Like going through with like highlights for the beginning, and then it gets super serious. As we are going to have our support showdown, Brand versus Maokai. Oh no! Thematically, the tree just burns down. Jelly, what have you done? It's a disaster.
Yeah,
oh dear.
well.
I wonder if Jelly can win this one, guys.
Yeah, if I were playing in this tournament, I would probably play something like Brand. He can be such a menace with no outside influences,
Yeah.
And especially with some of the changes in the buffs, just straight up buffs that he's received with those changes. He's just really intuitive, he's great, and definitely favor him in this matchup against a Maokai.
He has a slight item advantage as well, as you can see. Having a mythic in your back pocket is definitely showing that things are getting a little bit rough. Sudden death in 30 seconds. They did take a lot of time to take this one down,
boy.
but that's a 2-level advantage.
Yeah. And, yeah.
You'd get some real good odds if Jelly managed to win this one, though. I'll tell you that much. As, yeah.
Pretty easy there. Bounces his ult off himself and off the minions. Gets right in the face of the Maokai. And makes it look pretty easy. I liked his first kill a little bit better. I feel like at this point it was kind of just like a done deal. The first one was nice. I think he threw out the Q first and E'd as the Q was in transit, as it was being fired.
Yeah,
to
definitely
make that
much
stunt
cleaner.
happen. It's a pretty nice little move. And Beryl is well known, for not just being a support guy. He's actually just a really mechanically skilled player. And that's part of the reason why he is so good at the game in general. Well. And here's SoUrf playing up against Faker.
So might look like a little bit of a mismatch here, and you can see that Faker does have way more farm and a level advantage, but bit of aggression here out of SoUrf, landing all of his buttons quite nicely. But the problem with Olaf is he stands still and hits you with 2 axes. As we'll see whether SoUrf is going to get that Blade Surge back, and he does. First kill going over. Oh, dear.
Yeah. I think Faker just a little bit overconfident here, and SoUrf with the barrier just
dodging the
decides to go
undertow
for
as
it.
well.
Yeah, and you could see that Faker doesn't even bother using. He knows he's going to die anyway, so just goes down there. And yeah, he's CSing a little bit better, but we'll see if he actually comes back in this one. Looks like he's got a pretty good fight here.
Yeah, well, Blade Surge is going to help him get a whole bunch of his health back there with the Ionian Fervor. But it looks like Faker just thinking about killing him under his turret. How did it all come to this? Is going to be the question. You can see, as far as health bars, not going so well, but the kill score is going to be there. SoUrf just needs to win another 1v1.
There's nothing you can do with the sudden death.
And the minion wave as well. But still, it is going to put it at 1-for-1, but then it's going to be the CS that is going to change things. Gets it within 8, though, as there's the shutdown. And I guess at sudden death, that's when you're just going to be able to pick up the win if you manage to get the kill in that scenario.
Yeah.
So just a little bit unfortunate for SoUrf.
Yeah, feels bad. Should have pushed the envelope a little bit faster, I suppose. Just gets killed by Faker, who does eventually take it down. But, I mean, hey, SoUrf killed him 1v1 straight up before any kills had happened, before any sudden death or anything like that.
This is the matchup I've been waiting for. This is my favorite one. This is my favorite one. As a boomer myself, I absolutely ship this. Ambition and Prey both having a lot of fun here as well, as you can see. As it's going to be Malphite versus Jarvan. Boomer champions for a boom matchup. All right, barrier's going to be exchanged here. Cataclysm from Prey. Oh, gets on top of the health pack.
Yeah.
Oh, Prey's got to unretire. He needs to pull a clear love. He needs to come back. That was so sick.
Yeah. Barrier Ignite is Biss, I suppose.
Well, when you're burly boys like this, you know, you just need that little bit of staying power and you can light them on fire.
Prey just getting rid of the shield there. And, yeah. Jarvan's got a nice amount of poke, too, you know. Just get in there. Start whacking away at him with your Q. And it's really annoying for the Malphite to handle. Well, let's see what he does here. He doesn't have his ultimate up yet, so.
Well, I mean, he's just going to light him on fire. The barrier's going to come down, and then he's going to die. So Prey pretty comfortably finding the 2-0.
Yeah, I made that look easy, actually. Even through the barrier, it's like, nope.
Just dropped a flag on him. Who would have known? He's just having the best time.
Moves on to the round of 8 of the Red Bull 1v1 tournament. And then Deft versus NaRaKyle.
And look, Deft has had a bit of an up and down day so far. We'll see how things went in the 1v1 tournament. Samira versus Udyr. This feels like it's probably not going to be Udyr favored, but I'm not sure whether there's much that's Udyr favored at this point in time. As Deft, very late barrier as the Ignite comes down, and he's going to survive.
That was actually pretty close.
That was real close, yeah.
That was close. Deft, you know, he gets to heal with the Ignite on him, but that one turret shot, you know, if he didn't get hit by that one, I think obviously he wins the trade, but he just stepped a tiny bit too close. And now let's see, maybe he can get a kill here. He's down a level, though. Knows he has to go for it.
Yep, this is also sudden death, remember, guys. So not going to be able to have that protection of the turret as the ulti comes out once again from Deft. Managed to get that S up just in time, as you could see, as NaRaKyle, I have a feeling, is going to fall. Not enough turtling available. Oh, no! He's turning it! Doesn't get the last one. No, he doesn't. That was way closer than it should have been.
You saw both of them just burst out laughing after that one. It was actually a pretty close trade here. At the end of the day, I like how Deft repositions himself, gains a little bit of range, and yeah, eventually just takes him down in melee. And we'll move on to the round of 8.
And yeah, the big sigh of relief as he is able to come out on top. Maybe the next round isn't going to be as easy as Pawn versus Marta, ex-teammates, of course. on KT a little while back, and enemies over in China. And yeah, I mean, it's Pawn. And of course, Mata is just like playing some random champion in Rengar this time around, but see whether it is going to work out here as Pawn. Yep, this is one of his favorites.
So nothing happens for, what, 7 minutes? And, yeah, this looks like an Azir game to me, too.
Yeah. Emperor's Divide makes it really, really hard to be
I think Pawn's going to
Rengar.
lose this.
Well, yeah, the gap was closed. Does he have the shifting sands back up is going to be the question. The bowler comes out, the empowered bowler there as well, but Pawn now looking to try and turn it as Mata gets the dive on back in.
Yeah, I think in sudden death, he just used the brush. And he could have taken it even slower.
Shifting sands, flash forward, not enough. Mata, successful.
I think he could have taken that even slower, but just wanted to go for the kill. Didn't want to waste any time. I actually liked the choice of the Rengar on this map. You know, the 2 brushes on the side, you can easily use them. Even though there wasn't any action before this, they eventually got the kill.
Yep. Bit of a giggle there from Mata as well. It's just good to see him back, you know. I feel like there's just, it's a nostalgia overload, these situations. As Canna up against Jisoo.
Jisoo girl.
Ah, yes. It's confirmation.
Yes.
Not sure why that necessarily needs to be there, but Jisoo versus Canna. And a young gentleman. We saw him on this Kalista earlier on. This is looking very rude. Camille versus Kalista? Oh, God.
Yeah, I think the only way you kill the Kalista is if you just get the perfect stun.
Well, you need to all in, right?
Yeah, like, of course, that's all you can do. So it's just kind of just sitting here, taking poke. This kind of looks like the last time we saw the Kalista in our first highlight here, but that's a nice stun.
Yep, did manage to close the distance and got the health back as well. The flash forward, very close, and first blood actually goes to Jisoo.
Oh. That was okay. That's how you do it. She even picked up the health pack. Those were some pretty good mechanics.
That was sick.
Gets in there, and you can see she took Flash Ignite instead of Barrier Ignite, and it actually helped her pick up the kill.
Yep, that's what you want to see. Hextech Ultimatum coming down, and that's another health pack, but hookshot missing.
Yeah.
That's the disaster, and then the Rend makes things really, really difficult. And yeah, just walks into the brush. That's going to be that.
That's the problem with the Camille pick. It is very all-in.
Jisoo really playing it like you needed to land that hookshot, but the idea is right. Because you just can't let Kalista poke you down and then you can't play the game, right?
Yeah. So Canna, great positioning, stays in the middle of the lane, and he will move on.
Yeah, congratulations to Canna. Through to the next round, as we are going to go back to our bracket and we'll show you what our round of 8 looks like. We'll have highlights for that as well, guys, and then we will go into the semis. So whoever wins these matches, you will be seeing coming up live. Canyon versus Beryl, the Darm1 battle. Faker versus Prey. Oh, Rocks versus SKT Memories. Deft versus Mata. Teammates.
Yeah.
And for, another time ago, taking to the Rift against one another. Somehow our brackets worked out to have some of the coolest matchups possible, as Canyon is... Oh, that is just rude. Caitlyn is broken, guys.
Caitlyn.
And Beryl's playing Warwick again.
Again, yeah, this must be his new thing.
Oh, he does still have Flash available. Gets the follow. There's the Terrify.
Yeah, they both took Flash.
So easy. Never mind. Warwick's way overpowered. Caitlyn's terrible in 1v1.
Maybe that's why he played it here in this game. He's like, well, I won in the 1v1 tournament. I'm going to just play Warwick again.
Yeah, this champion's busted. How do top laners lose, I guess, is what he's thinking.
And I would imagine the same thing happens. Let's see.
I mean, it's a war of attrition, right? Because it's your turret that's under fire. It's not actually you. That's what Caitlyn does. She takes the gameplay out of a 1v1.
He just goes for it. He's up a level.
Yeah, net was decent, but the Ignite coming down at exactly the right time, and I thought having a trap available was going to be a good thing, but it's not enough. And Canyon, our world's MVP, destroyed by his support, playing Warwick.
Yeah, the two of them in the same house, Beryl looking over and laughing at him as he kills him. Gotta love it.
Ruthless, absolutely ruthless. This is the face of a killer, by the way, guys. We were watching that earlier on today, just giggling while he was either just obliterating everyone or losing, which happened in both of the games, but not at the beginning. Faker versus Prey. Oh, this sad mummy off. Did they plan this? Did they plan this for Cloud Templar? Is this all for Cloud Templar?
Oh, he misses Bandage.
Yeah, Bandage misses. Prey, the sick mechanics coming out yet again like he showed against Ambition. Who can cry harder is the question. As barrier from Faker does eventually come out. As Prey doesn't quite land the Bandage toss himself. But look at his face, he's just having the best time. Okay, Curse of the Sad Mummy. Faker's still sitting on his, remember guys, this could be the bait.
Looks like a great bait to me.
Bait.
Yeah.
Had to do it.
Well, he's still got it. You got to use it. Okay. Well,
takes a turret shot. Curse the Sad Mummy. Not even going to use it. He's just sitting on that ulti.
why didn't he use it? He had him under the turret. That was pretty interesting. And does he actually just get sniped here? Or?
I mean, one Bandage toss would have just been the end of him. Oh, looking for the bait. Okay, there it is. It's a stun now, remember, guys. As Prey does make it out. So, it was all a hoax in the end.
And again.
Well, not sure whether this is going to work out here for Faker. As you can see, a lot of burn damage now available. Slight different choices when it comes to the items as Faker. Has he bought enough time? It's sudden death, remember, guys, and he's heading towards the enemy. Turret and Prey comes out on top.
Yeah, he was just taking too many turret, or rather cannon shots the entire time. It was way too much damage. And just the slow burn.
Yeah.
Comes in and he dies.
He's like, I will go down by my own hand. Prey, you will not take me alive.
Yeah.
Well, that means we're going to be seeing Prey facing off against Beryl in that semi-final. There's now ex-teammates Deft and Marta. These guys have known each other for a really long time. Shipped out to China together many moons ago in 2015.
Gragas.
Back together on KT in 2017. Now against one another. Yeah, Gragas is an interesting one.
Yeah,
a jungle off here.
I guess he's got good sustain.
Oh, Beryl comes down, sends him through the health pack, which is probably not what Deft was hoping for, but looks for that extra auto, doesn't get it. As Marta is going to be able to get that health back, and you can see big smiles on both of them. That body slam's not what you want there, Deft, but health pack is definitely on the menu.
And he, he actually does a nice amount of poke damage. He's built full AP. He just goes and pokes down the Rengar, who can't get near a brush or trade or anything.
Spirit Visage Rengar, so not looking for any damage here. Steph just says, you want a drink, mate, I guess. And starting to get a lot of damage down with those Ws. Marta now looking for that all-in. Ignite is ticking down, so that Spirit Visage not doing exactly what you want. Flashes over and then jumps out of the brush as Deft is like, well, I guess I'll let the minions do it. I'll take my hands off the keyboard. And the Gragas is going to reign supreme. Shout out to Score, both of their, KT brethren, and they were both on the team. He was the Gragas. Although it was Hillbilly every time, not the stock skin.
Whatever this is.
This is called Gragas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just Gragas.
Just Gragas. And now we're going to find out who Deft will be facing in the semi-final. Will it be Canna, or will it be SoUrf?
I don't know. Canna looked pretty good, to be honest, on the Kalista the last time around.
This is a matchup, though. Battle Bunny Riven versus the Olaf.
Yeah.
It's pretty all-in-y. Is he going to be able to find the stun? Okay, never mind. This is some Riven main stuff, and Canna's no way that he can do anything.
I was about to say, honestly, guys, I don't know too much about SoUrf, but if I had to imagine anything,
he's got solo in his name, and he's playing Riven.
Yeah,
so
he's probably a one-trick. Was going to be what I was going to say. And he looks to be pretty good. Although that was a really nice undertow from Canna to get this kill started.
Yeah, well, without your dash available, it does make things difficult. Okay, we're one apiece between both of these guys. Derek's gauge has been put together.
Oh, he just
just looking to take down the turret. Never mind.
Yeah, he has Sterix, and he's like, okay, yeah, anyway, see you later. I'm going to be taking this. Even pops the barrier. Easy peasy from Canna. And did a ton of damage to the turret. That's the first turret kill we saw.
That's what happens when you press R. You get all of that extra AD. So he was also going low, so the extra attack speed. It's just pretty ridiculous stuff. But here we go. Semifinals time, and this, ladies and gentlemen, will be live. Beryl versus Prey. Deft